Only in Formula One can you finish second in the overall standings and have that season declared an incredible disappointment. That's the scenario unfolding for Red Bull's Sergio Perez. His season, a living, breathing contradiction. Fleeting moments of triumph surrounded by elongated periods of anguish.
You could wake up here in Monaco feeling great about the world, or you could feel like bottom has dropped out of your world, and Sergio Perez is going to be waking up with the latter tomorrow.
On one hand, Perez is fighting for his first ever second place finish. On the other, he is 226 points behind Max Verstappen, on pace for the biggest gap between teammates in F1 history.
You won't be surprised if you've been with us in this entire session that it was Sergio Perez who has just struggled and struggled and struggled.
What is going on?
Checo is beloved by fans, media, and other drivers on the grid, but from the very top levels of his own team, the criticism has been loud.
We're not seeing the best of Sergio, and we need to unpick what it is that's causing this slump in form for him.
The truth about these contradictions is that both sides of the story are true. Perez's resume has proven he can be an elite driver on a top team. And yet this season, this emphatic beatdown at the hands of Verstappen has left Perez appearing a shell of his former self.
Well done there. 1% in the last corner.
For a driver, there is nothing more humbling than consistently losing to your teammates. And after winning 2 of the first 3 races, Perez is finished behind Verstappen in 15 straight Grand Prix. And during Max's 10-race winning streak, while people raved about Red Bull's historic car, Perez failed to podium in 6 of those 10 races. So how do you explain it? The answer is twofold. From a technical standpoint, the car has been crafted to suit Verstappen's skill set. A loose back end prioritizing speed over smooth handling. A direct contradiction to Perez's style. Over the course of the season, Perez has tried to adapt his style to better match the car, but doing so has only pushed him further off the pace. Combine that with Verstappen in the midst of arguably the greatest season of all time, and the result is a complete mismatch.
We're witnessing a great driver in a moment in history in a brilliantly engineered car. That is something we'll tell our grandchildren about, the dominance of Max Verstappen.
At the moment, Red Bull insists Perez's spot for next season is safe, but with Daniel Ricciardo and Yuki Tsunoda in the wings, not to mention Liam Lawson having been so impressive during his short stint at AlphaTauri, the pressure will certainly be on Checo right from the get-go. And in a sport where winning is everything, among all 20 drivers on the grid, there is one universal truth. The person you can least afford to lose to is usually the driver sitting right next to you.